Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 29 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online. I'm rated right now 18. Sorry, this is my Blitz rating. I'm rated 1805 and let's play another 15-minute game. Okay, 1783. Well, okay. C6. I don't know what is this country. It's not Morocco. Is it? Is it Albania? Boom, yes, it is Albania. Okay, so the knight takes. We go bishop to f5, he goes back with the knight, we go back. All theory here. Sometimes they go with this move, knight to g5, trying to go for the alien gambit stuff. We're gonna see this, or this, or this. Nice, okay. So his plan is to try to play knight to e5, attacking the bishop, so we are forced to play knight to d7. We're not supposed to allow him to play this. Now he's gonna play bishop here, or push the pawn. One of these two. Because this is the theory. Bishop to c4. So his idea is to play knight to g5. I'm not sure. Well, we don't care. We're gonna play knight to f6. Because even if he played this, adding more pressure on this pawn, we simply play e6, blocking the bishop, and he doesn't have anything. And he just wasted a move. So this is a bad move. I think he just wants the castle. I'm sure that this move is really bad. Because either you are supposed to trade off the light square bishops, or to attack it, then force me to make some weakening pawn moves, then take the bishop. But bishop to c4 is really crazy. Okay, my opponent is officially crazy. Queen to e2. So if I played e6, he wants to sack the bishop and I would take, and queen takes, I simply have queen to e7, pinning you, and you're forced to take. When I take, I can take with the bishop, and that's it. But what about e6? He wants to put the bishop on g5. I simply play bishop to e7, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. We simply have bishop to f7 attacking the queen, and we simply can castle after it. I'm not sure what is these two moves. When you're playing outside of the theory, you do stupid stuff, right? I'm pretty sure e6 is just a really random move. I did not calculate knight to g5. I only calculated bishop to g5. Okay, so knight to g5. Even if you thought about sacrificing a knight take and queen takes, that's simply not made because we can play bishop to e7. So even knight to g5, or bishop to g5, or bishop takes, none of these moves work. What about h4? We play h6, he's gonna attack my bishop, I'm forced to go back. He cannot put the knight or a bishop here because of my pawn. So even h4 doesn't do any problems. He just made two moves that are definitely not good moves. Maybe he was thinking that I'm gonna play something else. I don't know. I mean, this is the most natural move. We're opening up for the bishop. Didn't he just seen it coming? Come on, man. And our next move is to put the bishop on d6. And in case he ever pushed this pawn, this knight will be very weak because he's gonna have double pawns. Okay, so he played knight to g5. That was his plan. So what is the plan here? To be honest, I don't know. Bishop to e7. Even if you sack the knight take, and the queen takes, simply bishop here wins the game because you're forced to go back, and I would take and the queen takes, and I'm up 2 points. So bishop to e7, what does it blunder? He doesn't have this. But what about bishop to e7? He wants to push here, and when I go there, he attacks my bishop. I simply take him, and when he takes, he will be losing his rook. That's idiotic, right? So bishop to e7 is the best move. No need to overthink it. It's bishop to e7. When my opponents play like out of the opening theory, I just tend to waste more time to think, are they going for a weird tactical thing or a trap or anything? But I'm pretty sure there's nothing here for him. No knight sack, no bishop sack, no h4, h5, because we simply have h6. This move and this move and this moves are, all of these three are just a waste of time. You're supposed to develop your bishop, the castle. He didn't do any of that. And he's just going for an attack that is not there. Very weird. After right-clicking castle, it's completely normal because the bishop defends the light squares, my king defends the pawn. What the effing hell? What does he want? What? Bishop takes e6. Now when I take, he simply cannot take with the queen because I'm just going to attack his knight. And then I'm going to go back with the bishop. But what about takes and he wants to take with the knight? He's attacking my queen and the pawn there. But when I take and the knight takes, I simply have queen check. He blocks with the bishop. Wait, if takes and knight takes, I simply just play queen to b6, attacking the weak pawn, defending this fork. And when he takes this pawn with a check, I simply play king to f7. You cannot save your stupid knight. So takes, knight takes, queen to b6, check, king to f7. He can play the knight move one more time. But I simply play rook to e8 and I try to open up with the checks and stuff. He just, oh my god, what a professional. He just, oh, come on, man. What a weirdo. We simply cannot play this because of when the bishop blocks. We can play this actually. So we can play the check, and when he blocks with the bishop, I can go back, attacking the pawn there. That attacks the queen. I think this move is good. He would have to do this or this. Then I gotta go back, and when he gives this check, I simply move here. He does have this check though, and when I take, he's gonna give me this check, but I simply have bishop, and that would be knight here, but I can go. This is a weird position. So check, bishop or a pawn, go back to b6, he gives you this check. What happens to him when I just move away? He gives me another check, I simply move away. Let me see what he got. Either this or this. Blocking with the queen is just beyond idiotic. Bishop, nice. We said we're gonna go back. What about playing queen to b5? I did not thought about that. Yeah, and lose your queen. Fucking bozo. You play this, attacking the pawn, attacking another pawn. He does have this check that wins the pawn. But I think what he's hoping for when he takes my pawn, and he wants me to go here. He's gonna give me this check, and I take his knight. He's gonna take my bishop. I block with the bishop, and his knight is gonna get in, and my king will be very, very weak. Yes, that is his plan. The knight can still move away, so even if I moved here, that would be a check. I move one more time, and then I have here. So should I go king to f7? I mean, it's really risky. What about king to f7? He's gonna give me this check. I take his knight. He's gonna give me this check. I block with the bishop. He's gonna get in with the check with the knight. I move down. This move, what about putting the knight there? That's just idiotic, man. So I have 1, 2, 3 options. These or these, both of them gets in with a check. But this move is the risky one, but I'm kind of greedy because I want to put the rook on e8 and attack the queen. Or this. What does he have? He doesn't have this because I can simply just take him when the knight takes, attacking here. Oh, so what about this? He puts the knight there because that would be a check. And I can still move. No, you bozo. After this move, he's starting checkmate. Some way. So this here, if I did anything else, like he's gonna. But what about moving the king here? He's gonna play this, and after I take, he takes with the knight, attacking my bishop. I simply have knight here. Oh, I should not go for this. I should not go for this. So if I moved here, he doesn't have any checks. If he played this check, I simply move there. And I'm chilling. What about this? And he plays this knight move. I take and the knight takes. Wow, so queen to a5 was a bad move. Because maybe I had a chance to play this to defend the bishop, but after I forced the bishop out, I cannot play this anymore. Wow, what a difference. Here, you can play this move, which is really annoying and takes takes. Attacking here, I cannot defend. I can defend like this. So wait, play this, he plays this, I take, and knight takes. I simply play queen back. That's a check. Move here, another check and stuff. No, 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 no. Move here. He plays this one more time. I take him. I move here. He plays this stupid ass move. I just simply play bishop here. Let me just move away. He's seen like a YouTube video about like an opening trap against the Carl Khan defense, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go try it. Because mainly when they sacrifice a piece for nothing, they're just relying on you blundering. This is why I'm taking too much time to think about the position, because one move blunder will give him the advantage. His knight can now really move because I'm gonna fucking take it. And if he played this, I think I'm gonna take, and when he takes, I simply play a rook here and open an up attack on his queen. So he might have this, or a check, but I don't know what else, because I'm gonna take this pawn, attacking the rook. I'm gonna take this pawn, and after I do that, that's a blunder. We lose the queen. So we can take that pawn, but we cannot take this one. But taking this one will allow him to, after he castle, getting a rook to attack here. So I think this pawn is also cannot be taking, or this one. But I think it's fine. Next, I think I want to play knight to d5. Well, what about bishop to g5? Bishop to g5. I take. He's gonna take and I take. That will be a check and I move here. No, no, no. I don't think he has something. He gave a bishop for 3 pawns. He gave away a bishop for 3 pawns. And guess what? This is an open game. This is an open game because there's no much pawns in the center. Therefore, the player who has the bishop pair is the one who is better, because my bishop will be controlling more squares in the center. So I don't know why he did that. He probably just seen, yes, this is the move. We can simply go back, attacking this weak knight. That would be a check. We move there. He would take. I would take. That's a check. Well, I can simply... I'm not forced to take it. What about playing queen takes here? He's gonna take with the check. I move here. Another check. No need to get into that stuff. We take. He's gonna take. Adding pressure here. Then I'll play rook to e8. And I think he has the castle. Then I'm gonna play bishop here, attacking the queen and the bishop at the same time. Forcing to take, and he's gonna have some weak pawns. And my king is safe. So bishop takes, knight takes, rook to e8, defending the bishop. He can attack my rook. Then it might end up in a draw. Right? So when I take, and he takes, and I play this, he can simply move back. I can now move there, that's a fork, and I have forced to move there, he's going to go there, and I have to move it. That's going to be a draw. So it might lead to a draw. I don't want a draw. And we don't have this to defend. We simply move the bishop back. This is not good because he can just push. So this good. This is a move. He plays this check. So when I take and the knight takes, let me just take. It's going to end up in a draw because I'm 100% sure that this guy is losing if he did not repeat the position. He's forced to take. I'm going to play rook to e8 defending. He's going to try to attack me. I move back. Yes, that's a move. I can simply just move away with the bishop, actually. This is not a good move, obviously. So what about playing bishop here? Well, I'm kind of restricting my rook. What about playing this? Because if you played any of these stupid moves or take, I'm going to play this. Ooh, so this is a good move. He doesn't have any checks, and my move that I'm preparing is rook to e8, pinning the knight, pinning the queen. And he's forced to block with any of these two. But what about this? And he takes. I would give him a check. He's going to attack me, and I play this. No. Let me play it. It's not checkmate, even if he bladed. So even if he takes, I would take with the check. He's going to block me with an attack and actually defends this pawn. I can just retreat. When you give me a check, I simply move there. You don't have, yes, you have this check, but I move here, and I simply prepare rook to e8. So this move, in case you attacked me, but if he takes, we cannot play rook to e8. Why? Because of bishop to e7. Blocking the attack on the queen and also giving me a check. So when he takes, we're forced to take him. He's going to attack me. I go back. And whenever he plays this check, I simply move there. Because if I moved here, he's going to have a knight check. A very weird opening that my opponent chose. Really weird. Probably it was like winning in the opening, but I just missed only because I'm 100% sure he watched a YouTube video about this, because like a GM has prepared like multiple lines against the Caro-Kann, and he just gave away like a treasure opening for anyone who wants to play against the Caro-Kann, and this guy played it, and it's actually good. Because there's no way in hell you're gonna give away a piece for 3 pawns and still win the game. Yeah. A good thing that he doesn't have any checks. This move I told you he will be losing after rook to e8, because he needs to move, and if he blocked with the knight or the bishop, I can simply go back and I have a better position because I can put my king here, connect the rooks, and that's fine. Even though there is a 3 against 1 here, but it's fine. I'm really looking forward to seeing the game review on this one. I just want to see if the bishop and the queen and the knight here was a good move. We simply take, we are forced to take, he's gonna play this, he's defending this weak pawn. Now we can retreat to f8. That's a move. Or we simply play queen here, but he's gonna give me a check. Look, if I move there, he's gonna give me a check. I am forced to go here, he's gonna give me another check. I go down, I'm gonna be like, my rook will be like trash. So I think I wanna play this, boom my king on here and try to attack his queen. I think this move is good, he doesn't have any kind of attack on me. And even if the knight moves here, I simply play this, defending everything, and rook to e8 is really close. Yes, rook to f8, queen to f8, sorry. I only have 6 minutes, he has 9. 100% sure he is forced to castle because this will be very, very bad for my opponent. He needs to castle. And after I play king to c7, I am 100% safe. Because I'll take control of the open file, I'm going to take control of the second open file. My knights are just killing it with the outpost. Look at this trash. I didn't open my account on another, I did not open the game on another account. It's just a stupid thing that chess.com do. What the fuck is going on? Oh, so he played long castles. Oh, okay. My bad. I want to play this. He's gonna attack me. He wants to push this pawn so bad. But what about if I played knight here? He's gonna push. I'm gonna attack. No, actually this move he cannot push because I will just take him. He's gonna take. And I would take. Playing this, if he attack, I play this, and I simply take his knight. So this move is good. Knight here, we're also trying to allow the other knight into the position because the knight is not really controlling anything. So knight to d5. The knight is hanging. He can go somewhere else like this, but we're going to give him a check. I think this is a good move. I think this is a good move because whenever he attacks me, I'll play this, attacking his queen. He simply defends and attacks my knight. Or just play this, but he's gonna push. I'm gonna play knight to d5. I'm attacking his knight. He cannot give me this check or any check because he is on a light square. And if he pushed here, I think I'm going to play this that attacks the pawn and also his knight. But after this, and I go here and other check, I can simply go back. So I'm not really, but the knight's going to have some problems getting into the game. His knight is hanging. He cannot play this because of a check and I can win his knight. So and if he went here, I simply gonna take, and when the queen takes, I'm gonna go here, gonna give me a check. I simply go there and I'm just gonna, oh my god, like my rooks and queen are like crazy. Even if he played this, I think I can play queen to e7. Because he cannot take me, I was gonna take his queen. So this, I play queen to e7. What does he have other than that? I'm not sure. 2020. So this is a good attack. Also, this is a good attack. So he might push this one. I don't know if he can, but when I take and he takes, I simply take. He doesn't have any checks, and he has an isolated pawn, and I also have an isolated pawn, but this is the center pawn. I'm not sure what is he gonna do. I have no idea. Either this, or do something completely out of this world. What about playing this pawn move? I play this, attacking his queen, but he simply has this that defends the knight and also attacks. Ain't no fucking way he did that. G4. Just like that, G4. So knight here, knight to F4, attacking the queen is going to try to attack me somehow. And I cannot defend the knight, so I have to move it, so it's just a waste of time. So this is just a waste of time, no need to do it. But what is not a waste of time is king to c7, because I want to play rook to e8 and attacking the queen. I think this is a good move, because we want a castle by hand. He doesn't have any queen into the position. My knight is very strong, and any attack on my knight, rook to e8 first, attack the queen first, then play here, knight to b4, attacking this pawn. I really love the position of my knight here. This one is not really that much, but I think I can play knight to f6 later. And whenever the queen moves, maybe we have rook to e4, knight to e4. But his pawns are actually strong, controlling some squares in the center. What the fuck is this? Rook to e8, you cannot take, because after I take, and you take, and I take, I'm not sure it's looking good for him. What about knight to f4 now? No, I don't like that. I want to use my rook, so I'm gonna do it. And I think he wants to take my rook. And the problem, when he takes, I don't have any kind of checks to move away out of the check and win his queen, because he simply have knight takes. So he actually can take, and when I take, he takes, he simply moved away. Just like that. Okay. His knight is, what the fuck? Look at my stupid queen. I'm sure he wants to get in with the queen or something like that. So what about playing queen to f6? He would take, and I would simply just take. So queen to f6 looks nice. He doesn't have any push, because I can simply take the knight. This is a good move. So let's play it. But this, I'm taking away a square from my knight. What about playing knight to f6? Whenever he attacks, I play this, attacking his queen. Playing this, he's gonna take, and I would take with the queen. He's gonna try to attack me, and I'm gonna play knight here. He's gonna try to pin. No. But what about queen to f7? He's gonna use his queen somehow. But I don't like it. I like this move because it allows my knights to get into the game. Let me just play this. I completely discarded this move, knight to h6. Because I simply have knight here. When he takes, I would take. His knight is going to have some trouble getting in. This is a fork. So I'm not sure this is a good move. And if he takes, I'm going to take with this rook, claiming the open file. what I know that I have to play faster. My knights are not doing damage, and his knight is just... What the fuck? His knight is really strong, and this move is... Wow, I did not look at it, even though it seems very natural, but also very weakening. But I can defend it like easily. 2 pawns, 3, 4, 5 ways. Like this is just great. No, not 5 ways. 4 ways you can defend it. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. What I want to do is knight to f6. If he try to attack the knight, I simply have this, attacking the queen, attacking the knight, and blah blah blah. I want to play this so bad. If he attack my knight, I'm gonna take with a check, but he's not gonna take with the queen. He's gonna take with the rook, so it's not a good move. If he attack me, I want to play this, attacking the weak pawn. He's gonna try to defend like this, and my knights cannot get into the game. That's crazy. I think the best move is this. But what happens after this, maybe I can play knight to b6. I'm double attacking. No. Hold up. If you play this, that's a blunder because of this. When you play this, that's simply a check. Hey, fucking played it! I can play knight to f6, attacking the weak pawn that is defending your knight. And when you play this, I simply have a check. But what about this and he simply bushes? Weird. I'm gonna play it without even thinking about it. I'm attacking a weak pawn that is supporting a very strong knight. But what about this move now? You don't have this pin anymore. Oh. Well, this move is simply just take the pawn. I mean, come on, dude. If you try to defend it, I'm gonna take this pawn. And your knight is hanging. And you cannot play this. Well, a really good thing that we are equal in time. That's just a simple check. That's a blunder. You fucking know that, guys. That's simply a blunder. We can play this, but that allows him to give me this check and allows him to use the other side of the board. I do have this. Since when does he have... Oh, he doesn't have this fork, but when I do play it, he does have a fork. And I cannot give this check. Oh, wow. I can simply play this, and when you play this, I just stick with the check. You take with the rook, and I simply move away. This move is really weakening. This move is just a freaking... Well, it's not checkmate. Well, this move is not a checkmate here, because the knight is defending. What about playing this? He's gonna play this. I'm gonna take, and he's gonna take. I'm gonna... But the problem is that this is gonna be a check. What about moving away? He might still play this move, but I'm still gonna take, and when he takes, I simply move my queen away. That would be a check, and I have to move there, and he's gonna try to use his pawns and queen. Very weird. What about this, and he give me this check? What am I supposed to do? What about this, and he takes, and when I take, then he plays this fucking fork. This is just a blunder. I don't care, let me just move up there. He can take, but I have to take with a check first, because when he takes and I take with the rook, that's, you know. And if he played it right away, I simply take here, and when he takes, I simply just move away. I just go here, try to attack this pawn, trying to get in. But my position, this is just fucking crazy. He just literally sacrificed the bishop. Then he took 3 pawns for that bishop, and he's doing okay. It's not an indication of that I suck at chess. No, it just... He's playing a very funky stuff. Well, when he plays this, it's really important not to go to a dark square because the queen can participate and kick your ass. When he plays this, I simply move here. He doesn't have any checks. This fork does not work because of check. And when he takes, we can take with the check first, then take the rook. It's really fine. And he cannot push because he's going to lose his queen. And when this check, we go here. But if you try to defend, what can I do when he tries to defend? Wow. Is this one of the positions when you just make a waiting move and leave your opponent to die and questioning what is going to happen next? Because simply this move does not work. Taking here will not work as well because we simply have a check. He did fucking do that. And as I told you, I have to take. He's going to take. And now what is the move here? He doesn't have this check because the rook is actually defending here. He does have this check though. And when I move away, I need my queen. I need my queen to do something. Can I play this? Try to get in with the queen? For obviously no reason, I cannot do anything there. He's attacking my queen. I have to play this. Like, I'm not sure what am I going to do. I'm attacking the pawn. He doesn't have any checks. He does have this check, but I told you I'm going to move here. Excuse me guys for saying this, but I think this guy is cheating. We do have this, but that's a check and it's gonna win the knight. He's not gonna win the knight. Fuck, move away. He's gonna try to use his queen somehow. But we simply push, and when you go on passant, I take and I try to hide behind the pawn. I'm still not sure. This move is really good. Attacking the queen. And providing some defense. And I don't have any pin to attack him. He's going to play this move, which is a checkmate. You fucking idiotic dude. I have to take here. He's gonna... I think I have to take here. What the hell is going on? Why did I not see this move? That's simply a check. I knew this was a bad move. He just needs to take. I play this, but it's still mate. Even if he takes, we don't have this move. Because simply this is his checkmate. You know fucking way this guy is not cheating. Oh, he simply just fucking played, you moron. We cannot hide there, we're gonna go there. He's gonna take me with the check, I simply take. Check with the knight. What the hell is going on? You're gonna tell me this guy is now fucking... Okay, shut up. This is gonna give me this check. And I have to move away. He's gonna move his queen. But I can block. If he did not take and he did something else, this guy is 1,000,000,000% is using something because I don't know what the fuck is this guy doing. If you play this, that's maybe a blunder. Maybe it's a blunder. Yes, he's forced to take. Okay. If I played this, that's simply moving away. That's a check. Fuck you, man. He gained 35 points? For what fucking reason he gained 35 points? What the fuck? How can you gain 35 points in just one fucking game? You played against a cheater. What the fuck is he playing? What is this? Is this Fisher random or stuff? I'm not sure this guy is clean, guys. Not because I freaking lost, because he played a stupid opening. He gave away a piece. He did some... We're gonna see. So let's start the game review. So all opening stuff here. That's an opening move. That's an opening move as well. This was a bad move. This was a bad move. Simply attack the bishop. That's a brilliant move. It is the best move to ignore an opportunity to block an attack on a vulnerable queen. Oh, that I did not see. What was I supposed to do here? Come on, show me. That was it. But what is the next move? Is it this? I was so afraid of queen to e6. Is it losing queen to e6? Because of takes. And he's gonna take me with a check. I have to play king to g. Okay, so this move loses because of knight to f5, as I told you. So I have to play king to g8, which is just... my rook is just trapped there. And he just castles. And then I'm gonna play like rook to e8, attacking the rook queen, and just... yeah, I was supposed to play that, but I was so afraid. I moved there. That was the miss. He was supposed to castle queen side, king side. And I was not supposed to take it. Yeah, just move back. I swear to God, I've seen king to f7, and I've seen bishop here, and I did not play any of these two moves. Because you're threatening to take him, bro. Just, that's it. Now it's bad. Now it's bad for me. Threatening a knight. queen to a5, attacking the knight. That's a check. I move here. That's another check. I move here. He moves the knight, and my rook is getting in. Oh, queen to a5. I did not see it. He castled there, and he's losing. Knight here was good. That was best move. This is just crazy. What was I supposed to do? Hey, yo. b5. You want me to play b5? Oh, we're not allowing him to push. We want to put our king on a good square, safe square, and using the rook. So it's not really... It's a really good move. I did not see it. Wow. I played this, which is nice. He was supposed to take, right? Yeah. Because if queen takes, then rook takes, then rook takes, and the game continues. I lost my advantage with this move. Still freaking p5. He played this. That was the blunder. He was supposed to play this move. That was a blunder. You permitted the opponent to win material through an eventual fork. Go here. I'm attacking the pawn. Attacking your knight as well. Oh my god. Why did I not look at this move? Knight to e7. Because if he takes, I think I have a check. No, I don't have a check. When he takes, I simply take with the rook. And just the game continues. I don't know, man. That was the great move he found. That was bad. What was I supposed to do? Now I was supposed to take. Wow. Wow. So this opening is just... When he plays this, and you play the normal looking move e6, with this move, he's preparing a trap, which is this is it. And I had to play... In this position, you play knight to b6. But what is the difference? He sacrificed the dame bishop anyway. Well, the difference maybe when I attack him and he sack and I take, and the knight takes, I have queen here. He does have a check. That's a bad move. So this move he can still sack. So wait, what about playing this? Knight to b6, which is the best move. But what about him sacking the bishop now? What is the difference? F takes. And now knight takes. Okay. And we simply have queen to e7. He doesn't have this check because we cannot take it. The computer is suggesting queen to e7. Yo, are you serious? Queen to e7. He needs to play this check, and I cannot take it, and I have to play rook to d8. No, king to f7. King to d7. Okay, so king to d7. He's gonna take my rook, or he can take my queen first. Knight takes a8. Queen takes e2. And I think knight takes because he wants to preserve his castling rights. Funny that taking with the knight is worst. Huh. Okay, so king takes, and I'm gonna take my knight back. And he's up a pawn in some way. But I'm better. How the fuck is this computer evaluates position, man? He plays c4, and maybe I have to play bishop to d6 to open up for the rook. Bishop to b4. Okay, this is just beyond belief. It's just crazy. With one game, he just gained 36 points. And I'm back to 1797. Just an amazing freaking game. I really hate when I go back to 1700s because I literally stayed in that phase for more than like a month, literally, and I'm back to it right now. But it's okay, we're gonna obviously go back to 1800 and stuff. Really great game by my opponent, but I do think that this guy he's like either using some kind of like an opening prep from like some international master or grandmaster, like on like in a YouTube video stuff, or this guy just no way that you're gonna see this and still think that, oh, it's okay. No freaking way. This guy seen this before and he played it because someone who was better than him, he played it and he just wanted to try it. Because there's no way he planned this. That's what I think. But it's okay. We're back to 1779, 1797, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.